Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I've been so impressed with Harry Maguire's development over the years, Peter. Hats off to those who've helped him become the ball-playing defender he is today. He's very, very good at stepping into midfield, and his ability to pick out long passes and those diagonal balls will play an important part again, no doubt.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Mbappe. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams.
Šeško really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Klaus. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Saliba. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Upamecano. Matheus Cunha! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking.
And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pavard. And it's Digne. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? And he was quick to react. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Digne. Matheus Cunha looking to add to his goal. Ugarte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rabiot. Tchouameni. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There's a no-nonsense tackle. Mbappe made a good run there. Bruno Fernandes threads one in. Šeško. Upamecano does really well there, he is strong. Pavard. And it's Digne. Tchouameni, that has ended up in no man's land. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Klaus. Now Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. France have a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tchouameni. And here's Mbappe. And he's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. That's very neat. Oh, he's been flattened there. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He might be in here! They're urging him to shoot. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Tchouameni. Matheus Cunha.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 3, Digne. Le numéro 14, le numéro 18,
Pavard.
le numéro 10. Alors place,
France
le
still
numéro
have the
22,
cards to affect this
le numéro
game.
19, le numéro 25, le numéro 20. Changement en cours.
Chouameni, Conte. Turns back here, probably the best option. Saliba. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
France looking to pass their way through.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Cirque. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's certainly onside here. That should get the job done. France have the chance to go the other way. Guendouzi. And it's Hernandez. And it's Guendouzi. Ball played for Klaus. Pavard. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. France finding their passes. Hernandez providing an outlet on that flank. Can he get it through? Now it's Cirque. Big chance, must be! Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Klaus with a real chance here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. And he's gone back.
And the finish! Against the crossbar.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's managed to get free. Swept in. Diogo Dalot with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And he cuts out the supply. Guendouzi. And it's Chouameni. Conte. No way through, so back it comes. Chance! It's in! They're back within reach! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then.
Big chance! And yes, it's there! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Un rappel à l'intention de nos spectateurs. La consommation de boissons n'est autorisée que dans les zones indiquées.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Casemiro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Digne. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Ugarte cuts out the pass. Digne. It's been shipped out wide.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Rabiot. Digne. That is Conte. Tchouaméni. And here's Thuram. Dembele. Now it's Thuram. Thuram.
Decent chance! Oh, the joy of the moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And France are in front.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer...
Rabiot!
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Rabiot clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Stood up well to him there. Saliba. France are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Digne to Rabiot. And here's Thuram. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ugarte. Conte. Koundé.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Olise. He's in plenty of space here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Olise. Nice sequence of passes, this. Saliba. And it's Digne. That's Rabiot. Upamecano. And he goes cross-field.
Oh, well spotted.
And it's Dembele.
France can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And he has been fouled there. Matheus Cunha. Olise. Olise. Šeško. And it's Ugarte.
Oh, he's burst through!
Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. He's got away. Another chance from a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, what a climb! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
France leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Chance, surely! In he goes again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's on it, can he get away? Olise. Dembele has created one goal already. That's a cute ball. It's a promising position. Ugarte. Here's Matheus Cunha. Rabiot. Oh, it's Dembele. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for options for movement. Played back in. Maguire. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7, le numéro 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 18.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Chips it through, and he's straight offside. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Thuram receives it in a good position here. Chance! Olise. He's played it back. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
De Ligt gets good distance on it. And it's Digne. Picked out brilliantly.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mount. He's under a lot of pressure there. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Corner
3,
number 2 then.
Digne. Le numéro 25. Le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 22. Le numéro 19. Le numéro
Not
24.
pretty, but it gets the job done. Very nicely done. Skims. And he shoots! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their third corner. Saliba with the clearance. France have the chance to go the other way. Guendouzi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him. Koundé. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Thuram.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Diogo Dalot. And they can counter here. Upamecano kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Guendouzi. 4 added minutes on the board. Back when it goes. Some really good ball movement.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he's worked it through. Šeško. Saliba. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.